Hi, Gemini. Let's do a 4-layered spread to try to capture as much of your energy around you as we possibly can. I'm being called today. Wow, the Page of Pentacles just flew out, so we're taking that. I'm being called to use this Divine Time Oracle deck, which I never really use because it tends to be very specific, especially for general readings, but I am being called to use it. So we're going to see why or what wants to show up for that. So we have Strength, the Hierophant, Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, King of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Justice, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Under this deck, we have 4 of Wands. So then we're going to take 6 of these timing cards. So we have in the nearest future, don't lose hope, within 3 months. I like that in that position, but we're going to go over this. Within a couple of days, that makes sense too. April, don't force things. Under this deck is winter. So then we will take 6 of these. So there's the 4 of Wands again, 8 of Wands, Page of Pentacles again, the Tower, Page of Swords, 5 of Cups. Under this deck is the 6 of Swords, and then we're just going to take 2 of these tea leaf cards, and we're going to really get into this for you, Gemini. So it feels to me like this is about some kind of milestones you're trying to reach. So we have Tankard and Staff. Underneath this deck, we have dog barking. There's a person around you in your energy who wants to help you in the form of a friend. It could be a guide, it could be a spirit guide, but I get the sense more that it's someone in the 3D because we have these 2 minor arcana here. So you're trying to reach something. You're trying to succeed with something. You have set some kind of a goal, Gemini, but it feels like it's not coming. And I also get the sense that you feel like perhaps releasing it or starting over or throwing in the towel altogether. But I'm getting from this not to do that, not to stop, because we do have some indications that things are coming, but they feel like they're coming slow. There may be a person in your energy who can help you, someone who can help you with whatever this is. So whatever these goals are that you set for yourself, if the goal was to get into a relationship, your friend may know someone to set you up with. If your goal is to get a job, there may be someone in your network who can help you out. If your goal is to increase your channel followers, there could be someone here who can help you figure out how to market it better. Or if you're starting a business, same thing. But there's someone here in your energy already who wants to help you and is going to probably say to you, don't give up. So if this feels like you're reading, Gemini, then let's keep going. Winter is around the corner for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. And especially because I'm seeing within 3 months, I feel like there is a 3-month sort of manifestation period, I want to say. But let's get into this. So your current energy, Gemini, is the Page of Pentacles and in the nearest future. So since you are showing up as a page, this gives me the sense that you are still in the beginning stages of something, that whatever this goal is that we're talking about, that you're still maybe learning things or still maybe studying about it or just still in the data collecting phase. But you're also in this energy of in the nearest future where you feel like, okay, I've done enough. So I feel like the money that's coming in slowly or the people who are coming in slowly, it feels like it should have been more by now. You feel like maybe perhaps it should be more steady by now and not so long term. But the energy that I see you moving into, I see you very soon, within a couple of days, because this is my near future position anyway. that your heart chakra with this King of Cups is about to split wide open. So there may have been one last push that really needed to come through. Your inner King of Cups needed to really shine through, and that your inner Page of Pentacles needed more time, needed cycles to come to an end, needed time to heal, needed to progress in their learning. But I can see you very quickly really stepping into this energy of one of a really emotionally balanced center. And maybe that was the piece that was missing for you, Gemini, is that you weren't putting enough heart into it, or enough intuition, or enough of your psychic senses, or things of that nature. And that may be what was holding you back. But I see that you're about to just crack your whole heart space open. So we have Strength and the Four of Wands. So this is confirming that you feel like you're not reaching those milestones, that you are putting more perhaps of your ego into this situation than you are your heart. So if, for example, this is a job or a business, if you feel like the money is not coming in, ask yourself, well, why did I start this business in the first place? Was it just to make money, or was there a bigger perspective? Was there a bigger meaning? Was there something more authentic that had me start this in the first place? And so this, in your challenge position, is really asking you, Gemini, to look at the authenticity of what you're putting forward. And I think you're about to, because we see this King of Cups, and the King of Cups is an extraordinarily authentic person. So you see yourself as the Three of Pentacles and the Tower. So I think you understand, you feel like you have put a lot of work into this. And again, you feel like something more should have happened by now. So you're in this energy of seeing yourself where this is never going to work. This is a pretty defeatist type of energy, with the Tower being in how you see yourself. It feels like you are ready to just take this all down, not put any more work into it, and maybe just perhaps reinvent yourself at a different level and just tear it down and start over. But I am getting the sense, again, to not do that, that perhaps you're not looking at yourself correctly, to not take such a defeatist attitude about it, but to really look at it through your heart space and with the most authentic eyes you can, and approach the situation that way. So then we have the Hierophant, Don't Lose Hope, Eight of Wands, and Tankard. This is amazing, because this is what your soul is trying to tell you, that you are on your way from Page of Pentacles to Hierophant. So when I see the Page of Pentacles twice in a reading and the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles is my card of student. My Hierophant is the card of teacher. Whatever this is that you are working on, whatever your goals are, you are going to become the voice for others. You just don't know it yet. Don't lose hope. Eight of Wands is telling me that you are in perfect alignment. This is my chakra alignment card. So I know that you are coming into perfect alignment with that authentic self that we were just talking about. And Tankard is about parties, celebrating, having fun, and reaching those milestones that you feel you can't reach at all with these two Four of Wands here. This is you learning your most authentic self, stepping into your most authentic self, hitting those goals, and then becoming the teacher, becoming a voice for others. And that is exactly what your soul wants you to know. That thing that you feel self-conscious about right now, that thing that you feel is never going to come in, that's the thing that you're going to actually put out to the world and make a difference. So then we have Justice, April, Page of Swords, and Staff. This is in your environment. This is a very supportive environment. To have justice in your environment is huge, in the sense that the universe is on your side. The universe is going to try to bring balance, bring harmony, bring the blessings that you need, bring exactly what you need because you have earned it, is what the Justice card is. That you saw the truth in a situation with this Page of Swords. You saw the authenticity of this situation and you followed it. April is very specific, but it could absolutely be relevant to many of you April is what, like 6, 7 months away from now, which I feel is a reasonable goal when you're moving into this more authentic energy. Nothing in divine timing happens quickly. So don't take the April so literally. Take it more as a guidepost that it could be months, 6 months, even a year from now. But the staff is saying you will be taken care of in difficult times. And that's in your environment with justice. And there's a page of swords in your environment too, which I can't help but think it's this friend, that there's a person here who is really going to help you take action towards this authentic thing that you're working on. So again, if it's a business, it's going to be someone who can show you how to market it or how to make your website. If it's a blind date, it feels like there's a person here who's like, yeah, I know a person who I really feel could be compatible for you. So whatever that is, make that make sense for you, because it's still a general reading. But the energy is coming in. You can feel it coming in, but it's very earth-based. It's a very earth-based thing that you're asking for. And just by nature, earth-based things are the slowest moving things. To bring them into the 3D is a lot harder than just having a thought or having an inspiration. Those are instantaneous, but bringing something into the 3D takes more time. So then we have Knight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. You have already experienced this energy of Page and Knight of Pentacles. You've already put in a lot of work. The Knight of Pentacles is the hardest working person in the deck. So you've already invested a lot. You've already done a lot of the work. You've rolled up your sleeves. You've started this thing. You were ambitious about it. You took action towards it. You were probably hustling, and you maybe even manifested a little bit of money or got some visibility or whatever that is for you while you were still learning. But now I see that you are slipping back into just the Page of Pentacles energy. This is your past energy. This is your current energy, which means you've stopped working. You've stopped putting in the work, or you've stopped believing in it. You feel like, well, I'm not hitting these milestones anyway, so what's the point? So there is a message there to say, but don't stop working. Keep doing the work, because I can see the cards are telling me it's all coming. It's coming within months, 3 months, 6 months, April, whatever that is, it's coming. So don't stop being that Knight of Pentacles. Get back up on your Knight of Pentacles horse and continue to do the work, because there is a payoff. You can see it. So then we have 9 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups, and this is your shadow position. This is you, again, with that defeatist type of energy. This is you being disappointed with yourself, blaming yourself. But I think there's kind of a lack of awareness here of your own abilities, because you're seeing yourself as really disappointed with what you have done, what you have accomplished. But the 9 of Pentacles has accomplished a lot. So I feel like you're just not seeing it clearly, that there's a need to think about the way you talk to yourself, to think about the way you speak to yourself, or you think about this business, or you think about how you are in a relationship, or what you deserve, to be more aware of your gifts and your talents and the things that you can offer the world. You're showing up, your soul is saying you are the Hierophant. So you're meant to show up and be visible to the world in some way, even if it is through a relationship or a job or a platform or whatever. We all have different ways of showing up and being visible in the world. But there's something here about, don't miss this chance that you could be allowing your own defeatist attitude or your own disappointment with past goals, whatever that is, you're letting that rule you right now, and you don't want to miss a chance. You don't want to miss this opportunity, because you're saying, well, what does it matter anyway? It's not going anywhere. Because it's sure to not work if you take that attitude, and it's sure to not work if you stop working on it. So then we have 5 of Wands and within 3 months. So I can see that you want to. There is a will here. The 7 of Wands is competing and working and fighting and staying on top, but it requires that hard work. I can see that you want to, because this is falling in your consciousness. This is what you are bringing towards you. So I feel like you want to have that fight back in you, but I feel like right now you're just kind of, there's a pause in the action. It's like it feels like you're kind of frozen, that you're kind of stonewalling this whole operation right now. But The fight is still in you. And I feel like within this 3 months time period, you're going to see that you're going to get back up on your Knight of Pentacles horse and continue doing the work. You want this. You want that fight is still alive in you to make this work. So the key here, I think, is to make it look the most authentic in your heart and in your soul, and not what your ego wants. Your ego might want more followers, or your ego might want that the person in your life who's the most attractive to be your partner, or whatever. It doesn't matter what that is. But if your ego is controlling the situation, that's the thing that's slowing you down. And just be authentic. Use your heart. Work forward with your heart. I love this because your potential outcome for this reading is the Four of Swords and don't force things. So I see you coming to a point where you are beginning to heal and bringing out that most authentic self, allowing the divine timing to work in its own time, and using both your intuition and your intellect to solve these problems, to get answers to your questions. Be very quiet, be very still, heal, ask your guides, meditate, ask this friend who wants to help you. And don't force things, because you can't force these things anyway. If you're forcing it, then that is your ego. That's what strength is. Strength is trying to put force over a situation that's really hard to do. So I feel like if you're forcing it, it's your ego. But I see you not forcing things. I see you putting a pause in the action and taking a break, keeping that fight alive, and then eventually getting back up on your Knight of Pentacles horse and continue doing the work. It's coming. It's going to take some time. We saw April. So keep that in mind. Keep focused. Keep your eye on the prize. And eventually you will get there, Gemini. So there you go. That is your reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe. And we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.